This is Vinny Michael, better known as Dance Music Kid, but today I'm going to be talking as myself. I'm going to say something right now. This past Wednesday, I made my debut with the Ages Dance Group of Canada and start a new chapter and everything else. And you know how I get excited. And I was a little loud. I was a little loud because of my ADHD. And yesterday, I received a message from them, one of the members from the Ages, saying that some of the students were complaining about me because of my mental health. And well, I was kind of loud, and I explained about it, and I did not take it very well. I am very upset. Deep down, yes, I'm still upset, even though I talked to the person already about that. At the end of the day, you guys should not be discriminating against somebody who has ADHD. And I was having fun on Wednesday. It's like, if you guys had a problem, why don't you just come up and say, hey, you were loud. Like, yeah, I get loud because I was excited. This was my first day. You don't discriminate. It doesn't matter what culture you are, what nationality you are. You do not disgrace people with mental health. And coming from Mississauga, you guys are reliable. To everybody in the Ages Dance Group of Canada, you guys are reliable for me. Because if something would have happened to me, and I'm gonna give you guys a chance. If something would have happened to me, you guys are reliable. Because I suffer from ADHD. Yes, I can be a little loud sometimes because I was very excited on my first day. But some of the students are talking shit behind my back. You guys are adults. You have something to say, say it to my fucking face. Don't talk shit to the person who messaged me. And the person who messaged me, you're also reliable too. Because, just like I said, coming from Mississauga to North York, with all due respect, because if something would have happened to me again, and if I find out, again, well, not really find out because I already talked to the person already. She messaged me and saying that few students were complaining. Okay, we all get excited on our first date. Well, we can't have a little fun because what? They're not having a good day. Well, don't take it out on me. Okay, yeah, I do control that. I'm taking medication. I'm controlling it. Yes, I was a little loud on Wednesday, but the fact is, you guys need to be mindful amongst your peers. Okay, I will give you guys a chance, but if you discriminate me one more time, and if I get kicked out for something stupid because of my disorder, I hate to say this, I will be filing a civil lawsuit against the Ages Dance Group of Canada and the City of Toronto. I'm dead serious. If you guys discriminate me one more time, and you guys kick me out for that, I will be filing a civil lawsuit against you and your organization and the City of Toronto. I am not joking, because if something would have happened to me, I would contact Mississauga and say, hey, my life is in danger in North York, mentally. And you guys are reliable. I'm telling you right now, you guys are reliable. Yes, I'm not threatening anybody. This is lawfully, because I have evidence now from the person who sent me that message. Yes, I can control it. But the fact is, you took the picture after Wednesday. Why not come out to me like a person instead of going behind my back? I'll give you guys a chance. I will work on it. But the fact is, if you don't accept people with mental health, you guys have issues. Because how would you feel if that was one of your kids that's suffering from post-traumatic stress, bipolar, ADHD, all of that, and they're in your Zumba class? How would you feel if that was one of your kids in a fitness class and discriminating against somebody with mental health? You guys just went behind my back and told the person, and the person messaged me. Well, now I have it screenshot in my safe folder just in case, because that's these are my rights, not your rights. You don't violate other people's rights, especially me. Okay, you don't violate people's rights. Doesn't matter what, if you belong in a sports club or any other, you do not discriminate others with mental health. Yes, I was a little loud. I'll admit that. I was a little. We all get excited. You know me. I always work on that to control that. Okay. Yes, we all get excited, but don't ever go behind my back and talk shit. You guys are adults. Okay. Doesn't matter what culture you are. You don't discriminate someone with mental health. I already talked to the person about that. We are gonna work on it, but don't ever go behind my back again. Because if the person messaged me again saying that I'm kicked out for no reason, I hate to say this, I will be filing a civil lawsuit. I'll contact a lawyer and file a civil lawsuit against the Ageless Group of Canada and the City of Toronto. I'm dead. I'm not joking. You can explain to the judge. You can explain there, and plus two. It's also it's under. If you read the section, there's a law there. It says under the. It's under the, and also it's under the Human Rights of Ontario. Educate yourself on that. Under the Human Rights of Ontario. Okay, that's a code. Under the code. On the Human Rights Ontario Code. Do not do that again. Because these are my rights, not yours, and I do have a right to be there. Okay, unless I'm causing. Okay, unless I'm. Okay, for example, guys. Okay, unless I'm threatening somebody to beat up somebody. Okay, yes, you do have a right to kick me out, but don't kick me out because I was excited on my first day. Yeah, I was a little loud. We all get excited. Okay, maybe I was threatening somebody or whatever. Okay, yeah, you do have a right, but you don't have a right to kick me out because I'm suffering from, I have ADHD. I'm speaking up right now. I'm not putting anybody down. I am going to give them a chance. You know, I'm not, you know, because they're like my family too, but I'm speaking from experience because this is the first time that somebody actually do that. To complain on me because I was a little loud. Okay, maybe I was threatening somebody or like verbally or physically. Okay, yes, you do have a right. That's fine. But I'm 32 years old. I'm not stupid. So let that be. Yes, I learned my lesson through my mistake. If I was a little loud, yes, but I will work on it. You know, I always work on that issue. I told the person about that. We will work on it together. These are when it came up because I want to come on here, not Instagram or Facebook, because I don't want to hear all the crybabies. Yes, I'm very happy to be part of this new Zumba movement with the Ageless Group of Canada, but at the end of the day, you guys are reliable for me. I signed up. And plus, being from out of town, heading into North York, you guys are reliable. Okay. If that ever happens again, if I get a message again, and I get kicked out for that, yeah, I will be contacting a lawyer, and I'll be filing a civil lawsuit against the Ageless Group of Canada Dance Studio and the City of Toronto. So, and I have connections for that too. So, if any of my friends are watching this, please recommend me a good civil rights lawyer. If I ever need anybody around, I will need a civil rights lawyer one of these days, if that ever comes to that again. Because you don't put people down because of you don't pinpoint other people because you have that issue. Well, how would you feel if you're in any other organization, any other program, or any other fitness program, and you have that, and someone went behind your back saying that you were loud and because you were very excited on your first day or whatever, right? It goes both ways. So you guys are adults, grow up. And just remember what country you came from. Because that's not right. Don't do that to you. Don't do that to me. Because you took a picture with me on Wednesday, and then all of a sudden, a few days after, you're talking shit. I will continue to come, but it's going to take me to trust you guys now. Half of the students in the studio. These guys want to play that way. Be my guest, because if that happens again, like I said, you guys are reliable. I'm not from North York. I'm showing respect when I go there. When I go, it's like you're going into somebody's house, you show respect. That's exactly what I did. Okay, yeah, I was a little loud. Yes, I'll admit that. But the fact is, I was excited. I haven't had this for a while. So, I'll let it, like, I will move past this. But this is a lesson. This next time happens again. And I will explain. You can explain to the other people. You can explain to everyone else how your dance studio doesn't accept people with mental health, such as ADHD and bipolar. You talk to one of those. You say it to everybody that you discriminate against. They'll be coming knocking on your door, and they'll tell you exactly where to go to. And plus, I'm on medication. I know how to control it. So let that be it. Okay, I'm still upset, but I will work on myself. But to order me to trust half of them, I will not be speaking to them as of yet, because we just took a picture of each other. I took the video. The video was taken of me dancing it up. That's fine. At least I can work on it. Yes, of course I'm going to work on it. Just you got something to say. You guys are adults. Okay, I admit that. Yes, I was a little loud because, hey, I was excited. Hey, you don't do that. You guys are adults. If it happens again one more time, the person comes back to me again and say, I'm out. I have evidence right in my save folder. The messages will be saved in my folder. So don't ever lie, because you know what? You get yourself in more deeper shit. Give you a chance. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm still a jobber in the wrestling business. You call yourself a jobber. I'm working my way up. Very excited to be a part of it. I'm not going to leave, but if it happens again, I will leave and file a civil lawsuit against the Ageless Group of Canada. If they ever discriminate me one more time. You don't discriminate your brothers and sisters, especially if you have mental health. Okay? Because what if that was if it was one of your kids? You wouldn't like that, would you? So, and under the Human Rights of Ontario, it's right there. The code is right there. Under the Human Rights of Ontario, I do have a right to be in that Zumba class. Unless I was threatening somebody, physically, causing a problem, okay, you do have a right to kick me out. No questions asked. But the fact is, I didn't do anything. Yeah, a little loud. What, you're going to kick somebody out because they were excited on their first day of Zumba class or any other part? That doesn't make any sense, because I'll give it this. When I was in Seafood City, Mississauga, never got complaints. They did. You see? And don't be prejudiced. Don't be discriminating. Especially with somebody who has mental health. Even if you're taking fitness or any other, be mindful of that. Because if you don't accept people with that, then you're not real friends. You're not real friends at all. So let that be a lesson to all of you. Don't discriminate people with mental health who are suffering from it. I'm taking medication. I have it controlled. Yeah, I let it slip once because I was excited on my first day. I will work on it, but don't hold me back from getting my opportunity. Once more, lawsuit. I'm not joking. So I've connected friends who can get me a civil rights lawyer. It would not be too pretty. I'm sorry. Hate to say this, but I have to let this out now. So, hopefully this doesn't happen again. I will work. Like I said, I will give you guys a chance. I will work with you guys, be like a family like we were. But just don't go behind my back. You're not going to take a picture. You're going to take a picture with me, and you're going to go behind my back. And the person came out to me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days after, and told me a couple of students were complaining. I'm not going to buy it. So, we can work on it. Yeah, of course, we're going to work on it together. But let that be known. Okay. I'll let it go. Happens again. I have screenshots. Okay. I'll use that as evidence if I have to. But for now, I'll work with you guys. I'll work with these people. Become like a family. Work my way up. We'll change, work on myself. The person said they're going to help me work on it, which is good. Which is great. That's fine. Just remember that. You guys are human beings. Learn to be responsible of all your actions. Let that be known. Let that be known, okay? Let that be known, because you don't discriminate. That was fucked up what you guys did. Very, very fucked up. On a first night, when somebody's excited, you don't do that. You don't fucking do that. Okay? So, especially someone like me, who's been part of the community, giving back, and a very important person in the community who's given back for so many years. Been in how many organizations I've been in, how many functions, how many events, whatever I take part in, whether it's sports, music, or anything else, I'm there. So don't talk shit. You got something to say, you say to my face. You be an adult, don't act like a fucking child. That's all there is fucking to it. So I'm gonna get off this live now. I feel better now. I worked on myself. I know how to control myself, because yeah, I did take my medication this morning. That's why I'm talking like this. And I'm being serious. So let that be known. New day ahead of me. I will put this behind. Well, kind of behind. But I'm going to watch my back while I'm up there. Okay? So I am not joking on that. You guys are reliable for me. Okay? Yes, I show respect. Like, I come up there, show respect to the citizens in North York. That's fine. But just remember that you guys are reliable for me. Something would, like, again, this is the first time now. Okay. Happens again, I will be contacting a civil rights lawyer, and I'll be filing a lawsuit against the Ageless Group of Canada for discriminating people with mental health, such as me. Meaning that you're not allowing people with mental health in your Zumba class. If you want to go that way, I'll just expose it. I'll just expose your whole entire organization, that you guys don't accept people, male and female, from different cultures who has mental health. What if that was one of your own? You wouldn't like that, would you? So educate yourself. Look at the Human Rights of Ontario. Read that. Read that. In that case, I'm okay now. If you look back this live, I haven't threatened anybody. I'm just trying to prove a point, because you don't. You can try to prove a point, because it's been at me since last night. I'm okay now. I will move past it, but we'll work on it. I already told this lady that yes, we will work on it. And I said to this lady, you better not be taking their sides either, because you're just as bad as them. So let that be a lesson. Okay. Because you take a picture of me after class and then you talk shit behind my back. Guys are adults. Grow up. Like, we're all in this movement together. Guys want to complain once more, we can take this up in court. You can explain to the judge what the judge is going to say. Or the DA. What they're going to say. Okay, he was a little loud. He can control himself. They're going to laugh at you. Judge, jury, they're all going to laugh at you. If, okay, maybe I was threatening or like physically harm somebody or kill somebody. Okay, yeah, you do have a right. Okay, no questions. But for somebody who's excited on the first day of Zumba class, you're going to go complain on that? I was a little loud. Yeah, I was a little loud, but yeah, at least I can control it. So you guys don't judge people like that. Okay, you educate yourself on the law. The Human Rights Code of Ontario. Read that, man. Just read that. Educate yourself. Because next time, I'll be seeing you guys in court. I know, I will own that studio. I would say I will own that studio. Or have your studio shut down. And you can explain to everybody how you don't accept people with mental health in your Zumba studio, in your Zumba class. That's all I'm going to say. So, let that be a lesson. I work on myself. As always. I'll stay with you guys. Have fun. But let that be a warning, please. Because one message can land you guys in another complaining message can let you guys in trouble. It's over. On that note, I've been live for 20 minutes. On that note, this is Vinny Michael. I will see you on the next live sometime in the near future. Just remember, accept those who are suffering from this kind of issue. Treat them as your brother and sister. Guide them through life. Just be there for them. Even if they do screw up, always correct them properly. Okay, yes, you're allowed to give us shit. Give us tough love, but don't overdo it. Guide us with someone who's suffering from mental health, such as ADHD, bipolar, post-traumatic, schizophrenic, autism, or any other category. Just remember, we're human beings too. I have rights, man. These are my rights. You guys were this close of violating it. It's a good thing. I'm going to work on that. Don't let it slip again. Because if I find out again that you guys complained, I'll be seeing you guys in court. So don't discriminate. I'll see you on the next live. Take it easy, everybody.